Welcome back to Apex Academy, your ultimate home for all your crypto education. As always, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, one new video every single Friday. The market has been doing amazing. Over the last couple of days, we saw Bitcoin climbing all the way up above $25,000, a bit of some pullback, and right now we are almost heading towards the next resistance level, which should be somewhere around $29,000. First thing first, want to announce something about our academy. Right now we are in our last week with the current cohort. They have been an amazing class. Guys are really getting the concepts. Guys have known how to trade using the spot markets. Guys have understood how the blockchain works. Guys have understood basically all the aspects in the world of crypto. We only remaining some few units that you intend to cover. Then now I call it off. So the next class, for those guys who are asking, intended to have the class in early March, but I'm afraid due to some other personal commitments, we might push the class further to maybe May. So most likely we're going to have the next intake in May, because there are some things I want to fix here and there. I want to work on some other projects, some other aspects, so that I can embark back in the class, because I always desire to put and to commit myself when I'm doing those classes. I wouldn't want to do a class and then I'm not available during the stipulated time to conduct that particular session. So for those guys who are waiting for the next class, please, we're going to have our next intake in the month of May and not March as earlier on communicated. So first thing first, let's look at the first mistake that every beginner out there makes in the world of crypto, and that is basically FOMO. So if you don't know what FOMO means, basically means FOMO, that is the fear of missing out. And what I mean by fear of missing out is that you see a very good project, it may be a good project or it may not be a good project, then see the price of that particular asset is going up and up and up and up. I'll give a very good example. Here we have a project called this is called what? The Gains Network. Okay, so the Gains Network is a project that is based on the Polygon blockchain. At the moment, we have this communication that was listed, that Binance is gonna list GNS in the innovation zone. Okay, so if you don't know what an innovation zone is, this is basically a section or an area where Binance specifically dedicates new listings of projects before they go in the live market. So you, because you've seen GNS gonna get listed and you don't want to miss on that project, what do? You go ahead, look for GNS on CMC. There we go. It's in the Polygon blockchain. Maybe you don't know even how to buy it. And if you figure out how to buy that particular project, you wait for listing. And simply because you've seen the project has gone up by a whole 33% in the last 24 hours, you anticipate maybe the project might actually do much better. What do? You end up putting your money there. What happens next? GNS gets listed, it pumps significantly, guys collect profits. What happens? GNS dumps, you lose your money. That is basically what we call FOMO, fear of missing out. So don't chase green candles. If you know or see a project is pumping, you don't know why that project is pumping, please keep off. Don't FOMO, don't chase green candles. That is a main mistake, or the major mistake, that beginners like someone who's watching this video will end up doing when they are getting started in their cryptocurrency journey. Mistake number one. Mistake number two, buying high, selling low. I'm sure you're confused. Buying high, selling low, how does that work? Let me show you how buying high and selling low works. Okay, you come here, okay, you want to get into a project, you've seen the project is going up significantly. Let's give an example, a project like XRP. Okay, let's talk about XRP USDT. So you have XRP USDT. You've seen XRP is going parabolic, it's going up, or mostly a project has attained its all-time high. Okay, let's give an example of a coin that has attained the all-time high. That is basically OKB. Okay, so if you don't know OKB, this is basically the native token for the OKX exchange, because all exchanges have their own native tokens. So you can see right now we're at 52. I believe it's a new all-time high. Let me just check that very fast. 52. This should be the new all-time high for this particular project. So you, because you don't have so much knowledge and you're seeing this project is doing amazing, what do you end up doing? You end up buying the project. Okay, the all-time high 52.31. Look at it right now, 52.60. So this is a new all-time high. You end up buying this project at this point because you are seeing it's doing amazing. What happens? OKB start retracing, it starts pulling back. Then you see the value of your assets is going down. You had $100, right now you're at $80, $70, $60. You get scared. What do? You sell. What have you done? You have basically done what you call buying high. Okay, you buy here and sell here. Buying high, selling low. Buying high, selling low, instead of doing the vice versa, which basically should be buying low and selling high. Okay, buying low, selling high. What do you end up doing? You end up buying high, selling low. You lose your money. You call crypto a scam. You are the scam, not crypto. That is the second mistake that beginners make in the world of crypto: buying high, selling low. Before you buy a project, always check the fundamentals and underlying that particular project. Don't just buy a project because you are seeing that project is making some great moves, it's making some great stride. That is why we call buying high and basically selling low. Okay, mistake number 3: trying to get quick rich. I will say this time and again, crypto is not a quick get rich scheme. Don't expect to come into crypto today, tomorrow you're driving a Lamborghini. Don't expect to come to crypto today, tomorrow you're flying across the world. You are in Dubai, you are in Malaysia, you are in Singapore. All those are posh holiday destinations. Crypto is all about patience. Unless you are trading using very high leverage, or if you are trading and you've mastered the art, that is when you can make some good gains in crypto. However, you can't make some good gains in crypto over a short period of time. Please know that I'm not saying you can't make good gains in crypto. We all make good gains in crypto. That is why we are still in this industry. However, making good gains over a short period of time most likely will not happen in crypto. You need to have patience, okay? You need to get into good projects, projects that have good fundamentals, projects that have some good use cases, projects that have some good market value. And you'll find that most of these guys will actually end up in what you call Ponzi scams or Ponzi schemes. Ponzi schemes are those schemes that tell you invest your money here, then you're gonna pay you amount X over this particular period of time. Those are what you call Ponzi schemes. So crypto not get quick rich scheme. Unless you are very lucky, you get some very good meme coins which can even do 1,000% in a single day. But most likely it takes a while. It can take maybe a week before it does some very good gains. But avoid all get quick rich schemes because they are gonna make you poor instead of making you rich. Other mistake that beginners make when they're getting into crypto is basically choosing a wrong exchange platform. When I say an exchange platform, I talk about platforms where you can basically buy or sell your crypto. In some developed countries, you'll see that you can actually walk into what you call an OTC, over the counter. Then you can be able to buy and sell your crypto. However, we have exchange platforms, okay? We have some very many exchange platforms that always have their liquidity being displayed on CMC. So once you go to CMC and you go to exchanges, you'll see that all these exchanges, they have their liquidity as well as the exchange score. Whenever you're getting to crypto, make sure you choose an exchange that has high liquidity, an exchange that's gonna facilitate your transfer and your swapping. Another mistake that beginners make when they're getting the world of crypto is assuming they know everything and they want to learn on their own. That is where you all go wrong, because aspects and industries like crypto, you need someone to walk with you that journey. You need a mentor. You need someone who will teach you how to go through these particular things. You need someone who will show you how to get through an exchange, how to navigate through this platform. You cannot say, I want to go and learn online on my own. Yes, you might learn online on your own, but the basic fundamentals that you're not gonna get online. Also, if you wanna go and learn online, yes, we have lots of materials and education out there, but to get a whole package that is comprehensive in the world of crypto so that you can basically understand how the industry works from the beginner level all the way to the advanced level, then it becomes so cumbersome. That is why you need a mentor and you need someone who's gonna walk with you throughout this journey. So beginners think that they're gonna do everything on their own. They wanna set up a wallet on their own. They end up messing, sending access to a wrong address. Then once they do that particular mistake, for someone who will basically show them the way on how they can recover their money. And at times you wonder, someone did not ask you when they were sending this money, but when they send money to a wrong address, or maybe they used a wrong network, that is when they now start coming to you. Something else, someone believes they are so capable and they want to run trading on their own, then they get a margin call, they get a liquidation message, then they ask you, what does liquidation mean? So always ensure that you have someone that you look up to and someone that you're always learning from, because you're gonna end up messing yourself if you try and get in this particular world on your own. The other mistake that beginners make is basically trying to believe every single thing they see online. We always say that don't believe all that you see online. You see people making some very flashy lifestyle. They're out on social media. They tell you that they are doing crypto. Okay, they tell you they want to introduce to that particular niche or that particular industry. They ask you for amount X because they tell you if you bring amount X, then I'm gonna show you how to double amount X or how to triple amount X to amount Y. Okay, so don't believe everything that you see online. Okay, don't go doing some random searches on how you can get some very good projects, because some of these projects may actually end up being honeypots. They might end up being rug pulls. They might end up being projects with locked liquidity. You might find yourself buying a token, but you cannot sell that token back because the liquidity of that particular token is locked. So don't always believe everything that you see online. The other mistake that beginners make in the world of crypto is basically not diversifying their portfolio. I've always sung this game each and every day. Always diversify your portfolio. Use what you call the 50-25-25 rule, in that you have some 50% in big caps, 20% in medium caps, 20% in small caps, so that in case the big caps are not doing good, then the small caps will pull up your portfolio. Okay, in case the small caps are not doing good, then the big caps are gonna pull up your portfolio. You'll find someone that has only 2 or 3 projects in their portfolio. Maybe you have only BTC, you have Doge, and you have Solana. What happens if 2 of those projects collapse? Maybe almost your entire portfolio is gonna go down because you don't have enough diversification in your portfolio. So what happened with Terra Luna? I know of someone who had 95% of the entire portfolio on Luna. Luna went down crumbling one single night. What happened? His portfolio went from, I don't know, amount X almost to zero. So always ensure that you diversify your portfolio. Don't go all in one project. I've shown guys how to create portfolios. I've shown guys how to add assets to their portfolio. I've shown guys how to navigate their portfolios, as well as how to balance their portfolio, so that you can always keep track of what you have in form of your assets. Okay. The other thing, constantly searching for the next Bitcoin, for the next Ethereum, because you missed the trend for BTC, you missed the trend for ETH. Now you want to look for projects that have some insignificant amounts, 0.00000 something, with the belief that this project is gonna get $1. But apparently, what you don't know is that we have projects which are called meme coins. Okay, these are coins which just come with a little bit of hype. Guys make their money and they go out, and you'll find in some cases, because you have FOMO and you have seen a certain project is pumping, you end up putting your money there. What happens? You become what you call the exit liquidity. Okay, exit liquidity. People are exiting through your liquidity. You put your money. Okay, we are in the all-time high. We are here. You come in, put your money. Someone else gets out with your money. The coin goes down. Okay, someone else who was here gets out with your money. Okay, the coin goes down. So you have some very many tokens, but they don't have any value because liquidity has been pulled out of that project. Or you come to the new listings. Okay, you have Shippunk, Civilization, Arbitrab, because you know these are projects which are very, very young in the market, and you want to get the next Bitcoin. You come here, take something like this. Okay, DWG. Once you're here, you don't even check the fundamentals, you don't check how the market cap is, you don't check how the project is doing, you end up buying the project. Then once you buy the project, you end up being what we call the exit liquidity. So don't always go looking for projects aimlessly. Have a way of identifying this particular project, so that you can always end up winning in the long run. Next mistake that beginners make when they are making their way into the space is always thinking in terms of price and not in terms of fundamentals. As I mentioned earlier, someone will look for a coin that has 0.000, very many zeros, okay, with the belief or with the intention that this coin is gonna get $1. And once it gets to $1, they're gonna be billionaires, they're gonna be trillionaires, okay. Look at something like Shiba Inu, okay. This is Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. Here it is. This is Shiba Inu. Okay. So you realize someone will come here and buy so many Shiba Inus with the belief that Shiba Inu is gonna get to $1 in the next 1 year or in the next 6 months. However, they don't understand the fundamentals of the entire crypto market space, because for Shiba Inu to get to $1, honestly speaking, from this analytics, with a market cap of $7 billion, okay, if we're to get to $1, then the market cap will even be much, much higher than the entire market cap for crypto. So always ensure that you check all the underlying circumstances that are in that particular project before buying that project. Let's just do some quick maths. If Shiba Inu is to get to $1 today, okay, with the current supply of 549, this is okay, 1,000, 100,000, a million, billion, trillion. That will mean the entire market cap for Shiba Inu alone is gonna be $549 trillion, which is insane, honestly. Because right now the market cap for crypto entirely is $1 trillion. So for Shiba Inu to get to $1, that will basically be that the market cap for Shiba Inu alone is 549 trillion. So always ensure that you do your due diligence and you check all the fundamentals surrounding a particular project. Next mistake that beginners make, and this is very, very critical, is basically forgetting about the aspect of cyber security and the aspect of security within the space. You find someone that they set up their exchange platform or their wallet. They don't incorporate the basic security measures, things like having a strong password, things like using the 2FA, and the 2FA is very, very critical actually, by the way. And if, in case you don't know, by the way, you can use the 2FA across all your social media platforms. You can use the 2FA on Instagram, you can use the 2FA on Facebook, you can use the 2FA on platforms like Twitter, so that you can actually prevent this account hacking, because the 2FA is very, very secure and it enables you to secure your assets by giving it an extra layer of security. So when you set up your wallet, don't forget to set up the 2FA, because even if someone manages to hack your mail and they don't have the 2FA, in most scenarios, then they won't be able to gain access to that particular wallet or to that particular exchange. Other aspects like using a public Wi-Fi whenever you're doing transactions using your crypto wallets or your exchanges are very, very critical, because sometimes you may have some experienced hackers who might actually be able to bridge that gap between you, the internet, and the blockchain. May be able to somehow maybe steal your assets, because whenever you are granting some permissions to your wallet without your knowledge, then you don't know where you're connecting your wallets from, then it may end up being a risk actually to your assets. So ensure that you implement the very basic security mechanisms whenever you are getting yourself into the space. 2FA, strong password, avoid wallet connect using sites that you don't know or sites that you don't have an idea about, and also the aspect of double checking the addresses that you're connecting with. For example, if you want to connect to PancakeSwap, okay, let me just do that very quickly. You can see that PancakeSwap clearly has the domain displayed as pancakeswap.finance. However, you might find some other domains, okay, which have almost the same name, and you can see here clearly that you're being told, ensure you're visiting pancakeswap.finance. Okay, check the URL carefully, because they know we have other platforms that might try to mimic these particular domains. Okay, don't mind about this. I was connected to the Polygon network, and that's why I'm being told by the platform to switch my network back to the BSC, that is the Binance Smart Chain address. I believe you've learned something. So if you've learned something, please just smash that subscribe button and like the video. Okay, let's basically wind up, and that is something that beginners also forget to do, or beginners make mistake in this particular next step, and that is putting too much money. Okay, you are new to the space, you don't know much, you don't know the fundamentals about a project, you don't know how to buy a project on a DEX platform, but because you've seen coin X doing 100% gains, you've seen coin, this This is a perfect example with this. This is a smart game finance. Okay, you've seen smart game finance doing 66% in the last 24 hours. What do? You go take in $1,000, put on smart game finance. What happens the next day? Smart finance goes down. You lose your money because you are a beginner and you wanted to make it, and you wanted to make it fast, quick, and in a hurry. Okay, so avoid these things if you are a beginner or if you are getting started in the space, because you'll end up losing money. So please, let's be safe in the space. Let's follow the process, let's trust the process, so that we can all make it in this particular space. Okay, so for those guys who are new in the space, please feel much welcomed, and always know that there is money to be made in this space. Okay, if you have the right knowledge, if you have the right fundamentals, and if you have the right skills, you can make a huge chunk of money in this particular space if you get into good projects early. Let me just give you guys one project that's gonna do exponentially well in the next couple of months. Believe you me, this project is gonna do well. So if you have a pen, please take it, note it down, so that in your own free time you can go ahead and buy this particular project. So we all know Binance as an exchange. Started in the year 2017. They had an ICO. They raised so much money. BNB was issued. Then it went up, dumped significantly. But right now, if you check the price of BNB, it's $10. So we have so many exchanges. But I want to let you know that each exchange has its own native token. We've seen OKB, the native token for OKEX, at $52, a new all-time high. So I want to give you a token for an exchange that is still in the lows, that has potential to do very, very well. So please make sure you go buy this token, hold this token, and the next few months, few years, you're going to be smiling all the way to the bank. So the name of the token that I'm going to give you to buy is BGB. Okay, BGB. BGB is the Bitget token. Okay, Bitget is an exchange platform. They have their native token called BGB. The price for BGB right now is $0.425. Okay, in the years to come, in the next few months to come, believe you me, BGB is gonna be more than $10. You can imagine how much that is from the current price. So go buy BGB in your wallets. Okay, let's see where you can buy BGB from. You can basically buy BGB from Bitget, because it's the native token for the Bitget exchange. If you don't have a Bitget account, please sign up. I'll link the link to the Bitget exchange in the description box. So please sign up, transfer assets from whichever exchange to Bitget, then go in the same process that normally buy assets on the spot markets, get BGB tokens, and then you might end up being a millionaire from this particular BGB tokens. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for watching this video till this far. Remember to follow us on our social media platforms, please, at Apex Crypto Academy on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as TikTok. So have a good day, have a good night, whichever time you're watching this video, and see you to the moon. So bye, guys, and take care.